Good evening, good evening, good evening. Today is still Tuesday, November 26, 2024. Back with another episode. Thank y'all for tuning in. I really appreciate it. And this one is about us. The men's is. Our message to the men of the world, especially in America. I can't speak for the rest of the world. But I know for a fact in America, this is for us. I need y'all, as men, to wake up to reality. Fairy tales and fantasies are for women and kids. Let me repeat that. I need the men. Well, men already know. I need the males that don't know that's trying to become men. I'm finna help y'all become men. I need y'all to wake up. Hold on, these people. I'm at the license commission. So, I need y'all, the males that want to become men, get out of this. The main thing keeping you stuck right here. Your belief system. How you think things should be, how you want things to be, instead of how things really are and how they were meant to be. Get out of the fairy tale fantasy world. That life gonna be like this, like this, like this. This is how it's supposed to be. I'm supposed to meet a woman. She gonna love me unconditionally. She gonna just do this, that, and everything for me. She gonna marry me, be faithful, have 10 kids by me. I'm gonna be the biggest wood in the world she ever had. Just so forth and so on. You just living in a fantasy world, right? Get out of that. That's for women. Let women live in the romance novels, the social media images, the Sierra and Russell Wilson dreams. Let women have that. That's for them. Let the kids have the fairy tale with Snow White and Cinderella, or whatever they, SpongeBob, whatever they watch nowadays, the fairy tale. Let the kids have that right there. And the women have the romance novels and their little fantasy world lifestyle. That is not for men. That is not as men, we need to be the ones in the real world. Because we're rational, right? We claim to be rational. We need to be in the real world. So now, and what I mean by real world, I don't mean the real world from 40 years ago. Because things change. We need to be in the real world in the times that we living in. Right? Now, with that being said, I'm watching a video on YouTube. Not YouTube, but Facebook. Another one of them twerk videos with a woman, all she's showing her body, like letting you know this all I'm going to give you. If you get this, if you with me, all you getting is this body. I'm not giving you nothing else. If you lucky enough, because you still have that mindset, like if you lucky enough to get that little bit, it's all you getting. Don't come over here talking about what I bring to the table and loving you unconditionally and helping you build and having a family and getting married and all that. Don't come over here with that. So basically, while she doing her little dance and showing all the goodies, the men in the comment section saying, she look good. She fine and everything. But she ain't gonna find no husband. That ain't what a husband want. That ain't what a man want. That's all I saw up and down the comment section. She ain't gonna find her. At least it ain't like it used to be with a Simpson and the beta male. Oh, baby, I'll drink your water. Oh, baby, I love you. At least it's changing from that. So now the men waking up a little bit in the comment section. But they still in the fairy tale world. Because now they in the comment section, instead of saying, baby, I want to marry you, they saying, they saying, don't nobody want her, ain't no man gonna want her. She ain't gonna get married like that. She'll never be a wife, blah, blah. So you still in the fairy tale world, fellas. And the reason I say that is because y'all out here thinking women want to get married. Y'all out here thinking they really want a husband. So there were some women that had came in the same comment section to bring y'all back to the reality that I already knew. So now I'm schooling y'all to this fact, to this information, the ones who don't know. The women were in the comment section saying, we don't want a husband. We don't want a man. Who told you we wanted a man? Who told you we wanted to get married? We living our best life. We living for us. We ain't worried about what a man want. I already knew that, and I be trying to tell y'all that. They don't care what you want, fellas. They don't care what a man want. So that's why when you see them running loose out here acting buck wild, doing their thing and whatever they want to do, stop talking about they ain't gonna find no husband. Stop talking about ain't no man gonna want you like that. They don't care. You still living in the old school when women wanted men for long-term relationships. Women are just as damaged as we are now. The same way we ain't looking for no wives, they ain't looking for no husband. Y'all find it hard to believe, don't you? I ain't gonna lie to you. You know how we've been damaged, fellas, and a lot of us, you hear a lot of us saying, I ain't never getting married. I do not want no, we've either been married before and divorced like me, saying I ain't gonna never get married. And a lot of y'all saying y'all don't want no wife, you don't want to get married, you don't want none of that. Well, guess what? Women are just as damaged as we are, if not more. So, they don't want to get married either. They don't want no husband either. They don't even want no relationship, no man. So, stop telling them they ain't gonna be able to find no husband because they're on Facebook naked. They walking around outside naked. Them women ain't stupid. They know a man don't want to settle down with that. They know that. They're not, y'all act like women dumb. Like you telling them something they don't already know. I'm out here naked. I know a man gonna want to marry me. Y'all act like women don't know that already. Y'all underestimating the intelligence of a woman. Usually women are smarter, more intelligent than men. We just more rational and logical. They're just emotional. But as far as intellect, God gave them more intellect as their strength and gave us the physical as our strength. Don't get it twisted. Y'all underestimating the smartness or the brilliance or the intelligence of women. I don't do that. That's why they get along with me so well. I know how smart they are. I know. So they ain't walking around here naked, clueless, wondering why I can't find a husband. They ain't looking for now. Don't want now. And y'all need to stop lying, acting like you want a wife. Y'all don't care that that woman ain't gonna find no husband because you ain't trying to be no husband no way. Y'all know we ain't out here, fellas, trying to find no damn wife. Stop it. Let that woman show that thing so I can look. Because I don't want no wife either. I ain't gonna lie about it and pretend. I've talked about it before. I do not like the state of the world right now, the way the relationships and the way the dynamic between men and women are right now. I don't like it. I don't like that 9 times out of 10 ain't a woman that you can really marry that's gonna be quality and gonna do right the whole entire marriage. I don't like that. I would love to get married and have a, the old, what you imagine a marriage should be. I want that too. The difference between me and y'all is I didn't accept it. Hey, that ain't, I might be wrong. It might be possible to have that kind of marriage. I'm not taking that chance. We can go together for 20 years. Marriage, So, I'm not on here telling these women, you ain't gonna find no husband acting like that. I already know she don't want now. And I don't want to be her husband. And here's the thing. Y'all don't want to be her husband either. Because There's some women out here that can be a good wife, that want to be a wife. See, y'all commenting, watching, looking at the gyrating, nasty, naked women and talking about they ain't gonna find no husband. You overlooking the ones that want a husband because she ain't the one gyrating. Tell the truth, shame the devil. Y'all want that hoe to be the wife, and she ain't willing to do that. So y'all pissed at all women because the hoe don't want to be a housewife. But the woman that want to be a housewife, you ain't attracted to her. You ain't see her. You overlooking her, put her in the friend zone the same way women do men. Stop lying on us, Big Ward. I knew it. You jokers, you men. The woman that's qualified to be a good wife, y'all like this. Y'all don't even see her. She right there on the side of you. Probably work with you, went to school with you, go to church with you if you go to church, what have you. She might have a kid. I want a single mom. It's a broad right there with no kids, straight hoe. You want her to act right. She don't want to act right. She 25, 26, she out here living her best life. No kids. Staying going back and forth to Miami on Instagram and whatever, and rappers and stuff in her inbox because she on here naked. You want her to dress conservatively and be a wife. That's why I say y'all living in a fantasy world. Y'all not living in reality. Leave the fantasy world for the women. Leave the fairy tales for the children. As men, snap out of it. The reality is, they don't want no husband. They don't want no boyfriend for real. The kind of women y'all looking at. The kind of women y'all talking about. The kind of women you desiring. The gyrating, booty shaking woman on Facebook is the one y'all want. And you're tripping because she won't act right. So you don't not criticizing her because she don't want no husband. Or she ain't gonna get no husband, not overlooking the fact she don't want now. And there's a woman you see every day, want a husband, qualified to be a wife, but she ain't got that big old booty. She don't look like she can suck a golf ball through a garden hose. She don't look like she do all that. No. So now, you out here dealing with these women all up and down the timeline saying we don't care what a woman wants. Not a woman. We don't care what a man wants. We doing us. So now y'all living in that world where when it comes to men, nobody gives a F. Now you living in the world where when it comes to men, nobody gives a F. But guess what? I got some more bad news for you. Now I'm finna go take a left turn. Guess what? When it comes to men, it ain't just those women that don't give a damn about men. Nobody do. Not even other men. Nobody cares about what we want. Nobody. The only way somebody gonna give a man what he wants is if he got something they want. Other than that, ain't happening. Player. No matter how pretty you are, how big that wood is, or whatever else you got going on, don't nobody give a damn about you as a man. That woman that you think crazy about you, she crazy about how you make her feel. Stop doing it if you think I'm lying and watch how she dip. Whatever you doing, if you're blowing her back out and you think she in love with you, she in love with that feeling. But let that wood start working. Watch what happens. Your kids. I know my kids love me. Don't put no time in with them. Don't put no time in with your kids. I'm giving y'all 2 topics in one video. Fellas. First, about those women, they don't want to get married. Second, don't nobody give a damn about a man. I'm giving you 2 for 1. Yes, you have found the best channel on YouTube. I'm supposed to toot my own horn, not knocking nobody else. What I'm supposed to say, I suck. Back to the topic. Topic number 2. There's no unconditional love for a man that's tied right back into your fairy tale fantasy world as a man. You are not going to find nobody to love you unconditionally. I don't care what she's telling you right now. She don't love you unconditionally. Don't believe her when she says she'll never leave you. Don't believe her when she says you're the best she ever had. I done been the best, probably about, I ain't gonna say I mean it. Quite a few of them say I'm the best they ever had. I'm knowing I wasn't doing nothing. Oh, you know when you're doing something for real, player. I know I wasn't doing nothing. But I had that, you're the best I ever had. I ain't feel nothing. If I didn't feel nothing, I know she don't feel nothing. She telling me I'm the best she ever had. Don't believe that. I got to the point to where I don't care if I'm the best you ever had. I don't care if I'm the worst. As long as I get me. If I get me, if you ain't satisfied, you better handle that when I leave, get that rose and go into the bathroom. That's the way I feel about it. Because I know and then finally understand you responsible as a man, which all people, but especially for a man. You're responsible for loving you unconditionally and making sure your needs are met. Because if you don't make sure your needs are met as a man, nobody else will. And here's the kicker, they're not supposed to. Because men are put here to make sure everybody else's needs are met. That's crazy, ain't it? Well, I love being a man. I'm thankful that God made me a man. But part of the qualifications of being a man, you got to accept that comes with being a man. That's what being part of a man is. Our responsibility is to everybody else. Nobody's responsibility is to us. The role of man to make sure everybody else straight. So guess what? That includes you. As a man, you're the one responsible for making sure you straight, not them people. You're responsible for making sure you straight and for making sure they straight. Who's ever under your umbrella, you're responsible for them as a man. That's a man, player. I know y'all don't want to hear that. She's supposed to be here for me. She's supposed to be able to help me. Yeah. She's supposed to be able to help me in what you done built to give her something to help you with. She's a helpmeet in your kingdom that you supposed to be built, but we ain't building kingdoms no more. We accept being mediocre. I'm guilty. That's how I know. Just some little nuggets I'm dropping on y'all. Nobody, and I mean nobody, if you lucky, and that's a lot of luck, your mama might love you unconditionally as a man. Other than that, and your dog. That dog. That's why I'm in an apartment complex right now. We can't have a dog. That's one of the main reasons I want me a nice big home with a big backyard for my dog. For my dog. I ain't looking forward to no wife. I'm looking forward to a dog. My mom been long gone. So now the only thing I know that will love me unconditionally is that dog. Your kids don't even love you unconditionally. You have to do something for them or they won't love you. You have to be there for them or they won't even love you. Sometimes you can be there for them and they don't love you. Only one you got a chance of being loved unconditionally as a man is the dog and your mama. If you're lucky with your mama. Now the dog gonna love you regardless. You can slap that somebody upside the head, he'll love you. Sit right there and wag your tail after you slap him in the mouth. That's why man's best friend. Get out of the fairy tale world. Nobody gives a damn about a man. That's why you as a man, and don't cry about that. Don't bitch and moan about that. That's how it's supposed to be. We are only as valuable as what we can provide to our responsibilities. Everybody we take up under our umbrella, if we can't provide for them, we're worthless as a man. Sorry. Don't be mad at me. Be mad at God. I'm just relaying the message to you. You're only as valuable as what you can provide for the people in your life. Other than your mama and your dog. You got homeless folk running around here with dogs that love the hell out of them. So y'all know how, y'all know about the dog. Except you a man. Now, if you feel like you tired of being a man, they got surgery and stuff for that now. But if you gonna be a man, accept the full role of being a man. And that's accepting the fact that ain't nobody gonna love you just for you. Just for being just some unconditional, oh, I just love Big Warren just to call. No. I'm okay with that, and I understand that, and I rock with it, and I got peace with it. Get it? Got it? Good. Bye.